UFC 327 wrapped up last weekend, and I am still crying myself to sleep. Yuri Prohaska's an idiot, but outside of that, we're going to break down who these 5 fighters should be fighting next. Who should be fighting for titles? Who should Carlos Holberg defend against? We're going to break it all down today in this video. We'll put a pin in the new light heavyweight champion and get back to it later in the video as will make sense, but we'll start with Yuri Prohaska. Coming off a bad knockout loss, he's going to need some time, let that chin heal, let the wherewithal recover, take 6-7 months out of the octagon and come back stronger than ever. We're not giving him an up-and-comer, we're not throwing him that far down the rankings. Bogdan Guskov versus Jan Blachowicz has been booked for UFC 328, the rematch. Whoever wins this fight should be looking at a Yuri Prohaska next. A Yuri Prohaska win on your resume can boost you into the next title fight. So, if Jan Blachowicz comes out on top, that's exactly what he's looking for. You can't beat Bogdan Guskov and get the title shot, but it can put you into a Yuri fight which will definitely assure you some level of title contention. And Bogdan Guskov, well, you'd snatch that fight up in a heartbeat. Got a close draw against Jan Blachowicz. If you could go from that to beating Jan and then being in a Yuri fight, you would be majorly high up the light heavyweight rankings. That's the perfect fight for Bogdan. And I think Yuri, it's a good bounce back fight. Yes, there's very much a power danger with both of those fighters, but Yuri Prohaska has to learn to keep his hands up. And if he doesn't deserve to be at the top of the light heavyweight division. We can't let him skate free. And he hasn't. He's fought some power hitters. He's fought the best of the division. But after what I just saw, getting clipped by a guy with one leg, you need to prove yourself against big hitters in the division. And at the top of light heavyweight, that's all that really exists. Speaking of the top of light heavyweight, wow, Paulo Costa has risen. From the depths of middleweight to the top of light heavyweight, this guy is legit. Genuinely, I wouldn't even be mad if they gave him a title shot. I think it might be a bit extreme. Carlos Holberg is going to be out for a very long time with that knee. If not, if Carlos Holberg, coming off a regular first round knockout, was ready to go again, I'd run Paulo Costa straight away. But you can't. Holberg needs time. So in the meantime, we've got to feed him to the wolves. I know Ank's fighting in July. He said he was coming back. There's no need for that to be Paulo Costa. If he wants that, he can have it. But there's no need for Paulo Costa to be fighting him in July. Take your time. It's going to take a while to play out to get title fights going again in the light heavyweight division because Carlos Holberg needs serious surgery. But outside of that, you're fine. Paulo Costa, wait your time, let Magomed Ankalaev come off a good win, number one contenders bout, you'll be shot right into the next title fight if you get that big win. If not, if Carlos Holberg can make a quicker turnaround than what I think he can, throw him straight away. That was very impressive. Azamat Murzakanov undefeated, climbing up the rankings. He was definitely in line. If Azamat would have beaten Paulo, we would have been talking about title contention. So we don't need to switch it up for the other way around. The exact same. Paulo Costa versus Magomed Ankalaev. Book it after Magomed's next fight. Then hopefully the stars will align to where you can get booked that for the title. Carlos Holberg's next fight should be the winner of Paulo Costa versus Magomed Ankalaev. On the losing end of that bout, Azamat Murzakanov. Now he's very old. He's late in his career. He started late. Just coming off his first loss and he got badly finished in the third round. But I don't want to drop him too far. Maybe he should be succumbed to an up-and-comer. But feed Dominic Reyes to the wolves. You want to put on a 3-round snooze fest in one of the best cards of the year? Get out of here. Put Azamat Murzakanov against Dominic Reyes and let's hope that that chin of Reyes gets shattered. How dare you stink up the main card? That was a beautiful main card and you and Johnny Walker ruined it. So we're going to feed you to the big hitting old man. I hope Azamat sleeps him in one. Next we have the winner, Josh Hokit. For all the antics, for all the talk, he gets it done in the fight of the year undoubtedly versus Curtis Blades. And he's already booked. Derek Lewis at the White House. Does it make sense? Absolutely not. But if the president wants it, the president wants it. I guess that's just how we go. That's how we make matches now. We can't make a match for months and months, but if Donald Trump calls, oh, boom, 30 seconds, it's done. The guy's in the octagon and yet he's booked his next fight in June. He just had that war in April and you're going to have him turn around in June. You better hope Derek Lewis doesn't catch him. You had better hope. Josh Hokit has the momentum of all momentum in the heavyweight division. You're risking it against a massive hitter. Now, Derek Lewis in 2026 is not the same guy. Do I think he's going to stand a chance with Josh Hokit in 2026? Absolutely not. But on the off chance that Derek Lewis does sleep him, you've then ruined the prospect because you wanted a turnaround for the president's fancy. It makes no sense. He should be in there with the top guy. He should be in there next with the winner of Wilder versus Volkov. but instead you've thrown him to Derek Lewis. But anyway, handle Derek Lewis in June on the White House. That should be your next fight after that. The winner of Wilder versus Volkov should be looking for a Josh Hokit matchup. It's a big name, a #1 contenders match. There's a bit of a logjam right now in the heavyweight division. In fact, that's a pretty good thing. From a shallow division to a quite logjam, I don't mind it. Have Gane versus Pereira, then they fight Tom, and the winner of that can fight the winner of whoever wins in the trio between Volkov, Cortez Acosta, and Josh Hokit. My final honorary mention is, I think that fighters should have to defend their title at least twice before they move up. But that's not the way of the new UFC. People have one title defense and they're already looking to move up. And if that is the case, Khamzat Chimaev's timeline for when Carl Solberg gets back from injury would suit perfectly. Would you rather see a true #1 contender fight Carl Solberg, or Khamzat Chimaev moving up to try and become a 2-weight world champion? Thank you very much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe for more.